We have a number of ways of recognizing some of the magnificent achievements of some of our students, and one of them is a set of prizes called the William Darling Prizes. William Darling was a distinguished alumnus of this university and one of Frank Ross's predecessors as the Lord Provost of the City of Edinburgh. The prizes this afternoon are awarded to 4 students. Unfortunately, only 3 of them are able to be with us here in person. I'll list their names to start with, and then I'll present the 4 awards together. So the first will be Peter Muturi and Njeri, who is a MasterCard Foundation scholar from Kenya. The MasterCard Foundation program is a program that only 2 universities outside North America participate in, Edinburgh and Sciences Po in France. And this brings future leaders from Africa, mostly sub-Saharan Africa, and funds them to come and do a degree at one of the world's great universities. Muturi and Njeri has not only been distinguished by being selected for that program, but as part of his time here, he's been fantastically active in exposing other people to Africa and educating them about Africa, promoting integration, providing mentorship to new members of the foundation scheme, and generally being a fantastic advocate, not just for Kenya, but also for the MasterCard Scholar Scheme and for the University of Edinburgh. So the first one is Peter Muturi and Njeri.
Mr. Principal, Lord Provost, Presidents, fellow prize winners, parents, students, ladies and gentlemen. It's such an incredible honor for me to stand in front of you today. I remember the moment I received the letter informing me that I had won the Darling Prize. Well, I had just bought my burrito on student discount at Bar Burrito, which is just across the road from McEwan Hall. And I had just taken a break from writing my dissertation, or rather worrying about how I was going to write my dissertation, because that day my favorite author and fellow countryman, Ngugi wa Thiong'o, was receiving an honorary doctorate at this very venue. Well, I remember thinking the letter was a bit of a prank before opening the attachment. You know, just a random letter from the principal, right? Good one. And then I did a bit of research about the prize and found that it was one of the most prestigious honors at the university. And then a bit of self-doubt set in, and I started asking myself, did I really deserve this prize? And was I really good enough for this honor? Well, I'm really grateful that this award recognizes the little contributions that I've made to my communities here in Edinburgh over my 1 year here in the city and in the university. Using my writing and photography and voice to highlight the stories of my peers, my people, and my country, as well as mentoring fellow scholars on the academic writing and researching digital learning programs in secondary schools in the Kakuma refugee camp, which was part of my dissertation. I believe this award honors the small but meaningful contributions that I have made to the communities that I'm part of by simply sharing my gifts. I wish to thank everyone who's been part of my journey here, especially the MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program community and the Edinburgh Global team. Now, I'd like to dedicate this award to my mother and my family who couldn't be here, who are thousands of miles away in Nakuru, Kenya, who taught me the power of learning and the power of giving. And finally, if anything, I hope that this award inspires you to share your gifts with others and to share that voice inside telling you that your contribution is not worthy enough, to feel the anxiety, but to still give, to still say what you have to say, and to still go ahead and do what you need to do. Anyway, thank you.